Well, now I'm hungry.
Let's go.
Philly is Unrivaled, presented by Xfinity, live from Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia, Friday night, January 30th, 7 o'clock. Breeze and Phantom, and then Rose, Lunar Owls. They have some history going back to season 1. Catch the action with us on TNT Sports. Coming up, we wrap up week 3 of Unrivaled. Brittany Sykes and Laces at 5-1. Face Cameron Brink and Breeze at 4-2. That's next at Sapporo Arena.
Matt, confirming that I am safe.
Let's go.
We're in Miami on this fine Monday night. We wrap up week 3 of season 2 Unrivaled. After tonight, every club will be 7 games into their 14-game campaign. Unrivaled on TNT is presented by Samsung Galaxy. We've got a good one here. Laces 5-1 in first place. Breeze in third place at 4-2. Off the second ever Duncan Unrivaled history.
Okay,
Dominique Malanga has
it.
swag, and Brittany Sykes has been locked in from the start. It's Laces Slim, not Rose Slim, in 2026. Here are your standings after our thrilling first game. Hive gets to 2 W's. That means it's even with Vinyl for the 6th and final playoff spot. 6 of the 8 clubs get in. The top 2 get a bye. And that's down at the end of February, but we're at the halfway mark after tonight. Brendan Glasheen, Lisa Leslie, the Hall of Famer, Bridget Howard joins us on the sidelines. This is a great basketball game we have coming up here.
I'm excited about this matchup because, you know, the Breeze, everybody's talking about them being young, but when that ball tips up, they are ready, and then the Laces are just the Laces. They're just so poised. You never know what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, we have a few wrinkles tonight. We'll get to starting lineup shortly, but let's start with Laces. Naz Hillman had an outstanding game off the bench. Andrew Wade's right. They really go 6 deep, and Naz was rewarded for her efforts.
Well, listen, Naz had a chance to learn from Alyssa Thomas, and she's picking up. She can shoot, obviously, her range much further, able to finish strong on the inside. She posts up well, and she also not afraid of contact, does a great job of using her body. But when you look at the Breeze, it's the young phenomenon, Dominique Malanga. And I say it because she's been dominating, whether it's on the boards, averaging a double-double, but for me, the block shots, being physical, and really loving to play. But it's the dunk by Dominique. Only her first here at Unrivaled, but I'm sure it won't be her last as you can see, folks, I'm just ecstatic about the young Dominique Malunga.
Tom was dominant, right, Bridget?
That she was, and our very own Lisa Leslie has been coming to practices working with Dom Malunga and Cam Brink on their games over the last few weeks here in Miami. Dom told me it has been amazing to learn from Lisa and see their work directly translate into games. She said Lisa's impacted the defensive side of her game the most, working on contact with the forearm, tracking the ball, and being better about defending without fouling. Coach Quinn said she could immediately see the difference in both Dom and Cam's games after working with you, Lisa, and it truly is amazing to see you be such a great resource for these players here at Unrivaled.
Well, thank you, Bridget. And I love these players, first of all. Giving back, why would I keep all this information and knowledge that I have? There's no reason for me to do that. So I look forward to it. I really wait for the players to ask me. I don't push myself on them. But if they call, which they have, I will be here every morning, any day of the week.
You're a real one, Lisa. Here are our starting lineups presented by Ford. For Breeze, Kate Martin is in for Rickea Jackson. She was ruled out of tonight's game. As for Laces, Jackie Young, Brittany Sykes, and Alyssa Thomas, who was tabbed questionable entering the day. She will give it a go. Not as much size against Malunga. Thomas at 6'2", Malunga at 6'6".
Well, I like the adjustment that Laces made already. They were not going to allow Malunga to get out open and possibly dunk on the tip. So they allowed them to have the tip.
Martin off on the jumper, averaging just 9 minutes per game, 6 points. An increased role for Martin tonight.
And you're also going to have to see Breeze without Rickea Jackson. They're going to have to go at some point with a big lineup. We may see Cam Brink and Dom Malunga both on the floor at the same time.
And Coach Wade very happy about his team's control of the win over Hive the other night. Physicality flying around the floor, and Breeze can do the same.
And Paige coming up with the block, which is big because Sykes can get up. But I used to do that. Let him go by you and block it from the back. Excellent.
Deadly. Jackie Young off on the jumper was outstanding, setting up teammates in the Hive win. 9 dimes with 12 points, 5 boards. Beckers hangs in the air. Short rims the mid-range. Last touch by Laces. We're staying over here. And we talked to Andrew Wade this morning. He said of Paige Beckers, she accounts for scoring, playmaking. We have to put her in actions, make her guard on the other end of the floor.
And I think all the teams try and find ways to rough up Paige, but she has responded so well to physical play as Dominique Malunga knocks down 2. And it's been great to see. I mean, again, Paige Beckers, you could say, oh, there's so much hype about her. She has answered the bell in all aspects of this game and been an outstanding scorer and defender.
Deflection by Beckers, 7 on the shot clock for Laces. 0 for their first 2. Beckers averaging 30 points per game on 59% shooting over her last 3.
You know what I love most? When you hear players talk about their teammates.
A couple of prompts in, and I had a walking checkout. No off-the-shelf system could give us what I built with Base 44.
Our brand's name is 80 Summers, a premium swimwear brand made to help women feel good about themselves.
We had this opportunity of opening a pop-up, and suddenly we needed a point of sale, so we went to Base 44. I started out with the basic outline, and then I built it from there, layer by layer. From setting up the dashboard through integrating APIs. I made something out of nothing with my own hands. Just looking at the customer, starting to approach the cashier, and then seeing it work.
It was crazy. We really brought something good into the world, and Base made it possible.
Collected by Thomas, a diaper pass out the other end, and Young does the rest.
Now this is where Coach Noel talked about just being important.
Sykes got up there, shows the ups.
Well, Sykes grabbed the rim. I think that's what Coach Noel is talking about. But it's important for the Breeze to keep their composure and not turn the ball over.
Bullet pass into Thomas, who now has 5. That's Malunga over Thomas on 1 foot. The female Wemby, as Tony Parker once said.
I think Dom's going to make her own name, Brendan. And she don't want to be called Wemby. That's his name.
Okay, you're right.
Dominique Malunga, the Dominator. Let's go.
Hey, I'm in. Thomas misses for the first time. Beckers navigates, gets downhill, finger roll. Paige Bueckers is on the board. Good energy back and forth. Both teams love to run. Poised on their switches defensively. Bueckers draws Thomas. Stand-up defense by Bueckers. She goes, heck no, ain't happening. Martin got the angle. Malonga. That's nice.
Malonga had such a beautiful touch at her size at 6'6". She can shoot the 3 ball, as you guys have seen. Her fadeaway jumper, nice soft touch. She can shoot over the top, or she can make strong moves to the basket.
Breeze 4 of 7 from the floor. Sykes turns the corner, and that's a foul on Kate Martin.
Now that's where there's a real matchup problem, I think, for the Breeze. Kate Martin trying to guard Brittany Sykes may be a problem, and Sykes will figure that out. If she can get to the basket and get some easy layups, I'm sure that's something she'll be thinking about.
Jackie Young probes. Sykes rise and fire.
Nice box out, Paige Bueckers. I see you.
Bueckers three-pointer. Got it.
Paige Bueckers talked about, for her, in order for her team to win, she's got to be aggressive offensively. Look for her shot just as much as she looks for her teammates. But Paige, again, outstanding shooter, uses the pick so strong from Dom. What? When it's up and it's up and it's up, Paige Bueckers getting buckets.
Cameron Brink into the action. Killicam. Along with Malonga, they have formed quite the tandem. Can relieve one another. Tag team in the middle. Turnaround jumper by Sykes off the back of the iron. Rebound Brink.
Brink out here looking like a Barbie in this hot pink. I love these pink uniforms.
Outlet Martin. Short on the 3. Kate Martin now just 1 of 14 from deep on the year. They may need her scoring tonight as a supporting role. Brink rips in another rebound. Bueckers with a trot through the timeline. Changes speeds. Brink in motion.
Oh, that time Brink needed to come to a full stop to get that layup.
What a pass.
But Sykes able to finish strong.
What a pass by Young. 3rd assist. Paige Bueckers again. Got it! Bueckers bucket. A second three-pointer in the first.
And now I told y'all, this young lady, get your popcorn ready because she balls.
Bueckers now with 13 threes on the year, struggled early on, has come alive. Can Young answer? It's a 12-2 Breeze run.
I think Kate Martin tried to block that from the floor.
Brink, the screen. Bueckers, how about another one?
Oh, that was a heat check. I'm not mad at you, Paige. Shoot the ball.
Right, the hot hand. Now on an island, Young, the switch by Martin. Nice slip. There, Cameron Brink with the block shot.
Well, go ahead, Cameron Brink. I love a block party. Invite us.
Streets are closed. And a blocking foul at midcourt. Let's go over to Bridget.
Well, head coach Noelle Quinn told us that Paige has so much poise about her. For being such a young player, she's wise beyond her years. In film and practice, she always has great ads with this group. But most importantly, she has the respect of the players. They're her peers, but she has this leadership quality where she can just connect with every player. And we heard Dom Malonga talk just about how much Paige is able to give everyone their best and get everyone to their best in every game.
Yeah, I love it. And like I said before, when you have teammates that love to praise you, when you know you don't have to necessarily say and give them all these compliments, but Paige is that type of leader. I've found just even walking through the halls, talking to her, when she didn't know I was on the broadcast, Brendan, she invited me to the Unrivaled game, her first game. And I'm like, yeah, Paige, I'll actually be here. I'm on the broadcast, but that's just how sweet she is. So kind. She started Bible study with a lot of the other players. I just think it speaks to the character of the person she is.
When you can't let Key handle, take take you. Excellent rotation over. Look, really fast. Cam, get open on this. This is key. This is Paige. Get the ball to Cam. Hand back to Kiana. Go set a pin down for Paige and play that. Okay? See, if they be clean with it, let's get a clean exchange, okay? Breeze.
And speaking of clean, Noelle Quinn told us one thing we're harping on. We got to clean up our turnovers. Good start for Breeze so far, just one in the opening frame.
I think the Breeze have come out great because the Laces play such a physical basketball game. But if you can endure the physicality and find ways to continue to score, Brink doing a nice job manning the boards, keeping them to one and done.
Laces boast the top scoring defense in Unrivaled. Canada spins out of traffic, finds Hillman three-pointer, knocks it down.
Excellent three-pointer from Nas over the top of Cameron Bree's outstretched arm.
A first in season 2, our first player development player has checked into action. Kiana Williams available, active, and into the action for Breeze with Ari McDonald still sidelined. Rakia Jackson was ruled out. If you go below the number of 5 players available, you can nab someone from the development pool.
Well, the interesting thing for the Breeze having Williams is that Paige, for the first time, will get a chance maybe to play off ball some with Williams at the 1.
Young sprays Hillman again. Nothing but nylon.
Well, I covered Nas Hillman in the open, and this is why, because she is such a versatile player and stretches the floor so great for the Laces.
Hillman hit 1-3 last game. Bank is open for Williams.
Williams laughed a little bit. I don't know if she was expecting that to go off the glass.
Welcome to Unrivaled. Heat check Hillman. Williams again. Breeze still above 50% from the floor. Canada wants to put Beckers on skates. Circles back. For a 2-point ball game. Canada, elusive. Attacks the basket, throws it away. First turnover by Laces. Beckers walks it up, bounce it, Brink rising in. Hillman negated the shot. Now it's numbers for Laces.
Instagram now lets you send automated DMs to new followers instantly. Now, most people are going to use this to just blast links to their products, but I'll be doing something.
And Hillman scores it, plus the foul.
But Nas Hillman just being so consistent for the Laces. Here she is down low, posting up the smaller Williams, able to just play aggressively and take that to the basket. She's already knocked down 2 3-pointers. She has 8 points and at the line.
Maddie Segrist unavailable, had a great game as well last time out for Laces. 16 points, just like Hillman. Who had 16 and 13 boards, 8 points to lead Laces this evening in a tie game. 4.5-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Williams runs the show. A second three-pointer is true. She can't help but smile. Enjoy it.
Well, she should. Second three-pointer, and listen, they need her to knock those shots down. Without a Rakia Jackson, those shots, they need help offensively scoring points.
And time runs out here in the first, but don't get it twisted. Paige Beckers set the tone tonight for Breeze. 11 first quarter points. Beckers into your living room.
Vote who is the best dressed man on game day. Sounds good? All right.
TNT Sports coverage of Unrivaled is presented by Miller Lite. With great taste and only 96 calories, it's Miller time. And by AT&T, connecting changes everything. Monday night, Miami. We wrap up week 3 of Unrivaled. It's just Paige being Paige.
Listen, Paige blew in with a breeze downhill, and she's not looking back. It's the efficiency for me. 3 for 4 from three-point range. Somebody better get a hand up. 4 for 6. Paige Bueckers already has 11 points, shooting 59% for field goals, 9 for 15 from three-point range. Come on.
It's a near triple-double for Bueckers. We take a look at second quarter action through the Samsung Galaxy Game View, powered by Galaxy S25 Ultra. Sykes wanders inside, high off glass and in.
That was a beautiful move. I love the way she protected that ball, getting through and finishing at the rim.
Little Monday night window shopping. Brink had a masterful block in the first, wanted an and one. Masked Cam Brink, handled her business.
Yeah, Brink's gonna have to stop wanting the officials to help her out and just continue to play a physical brand of basketball.
Sykes on the outlet, off the iron. Here comes Williams from the player development pool, played with Phoenix this past summer. Brink short on the 3. Back come the Soulmates. Laces, tight roping the baseline. Canada, excellent scoop.
Jordan Canada attacking. Oh, Canada, let's go.
Williams made 2 threes in the first. Parachuting in, Naz Hillman.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to
Cameron Brink, I see you, but I really like the defense that Williams put on as well. Canada Jordan really does a nice job of getting downhill as well, but the defense here, both hands at the bottom, Cam Brink catching it at the top. The block party.
I guess I should say pull up the Brinks truck as opposed to back it up, because she's pulling up
Pull
with the
it
block
up.
shot.
Pull up then. Yeah, that's how we say it. Pull up then.
3 blocks for Breeze, 2 by Brink. Malonga relieves her. Canada, tough shot. She's been taking care of the ball all season, just 2 turnovers over her last 5 games. 2 on opening night. Canada, second unit orchestrator. Thomas back in there with Sykes on the Laces side. Bueckers draws 2. Martin's open for 3. Buries it. Gotta feel good for Kate Martin.
And that was an excellent job of spacing for the Breeze, giving Paige just enough time to try to get downhill or kick it out for the 3.
Canada twirls it. Malonga the board. Here is Bueckers. Martin, same spot, same result. A wing 3 by Money Martin.
Money Martin filling some big shoes tonight with Rakia Jackson out. She's stepping up huge right now, knocking down buckets. She has 6 points.
Breeze 6 of 13, 46% from deep, carving space, a slithering move by Sykes. She is fouled.
Sykes tough to the basket, but Money Martin is filling it from outside. Bam, bam, yes ma'am.
Oh, coming into tonight's game, Kate Martin was just 1 of 13 from 3 all season, and she's hit 2 in consecutive possessions.
Well, we talked about it. Anything can happen. Anybody can get on fire. Making buckets is what these women do, and I just see it. And also, you got to think she's getting more time.
You've told me this, and you've told me this, partner. You just got to see that first one go in and take it inside.
Come on, Malonga with the backdoor pass. Showing her guard skills. Again, unrivaled, giving bigs the opportunity to become more versatile ball handlers and playmakers.
Foul on Martin, her second, and the second team foul on Breeze. Laces have won 4 in a row. Beckers wanted a non-call, and she's twirling the finger. And Lisa Leslie is in disbelief. I mean, you only get 1 challenge per game, and Noelle Quinn is going to use it.
I'm just going to sit here and
call
watch.
on the floor, the defensive foul on Paige Beckers. That plays under review.
Enjoy the breeze.
Enjoy the breeze. That's it. That's it.
Let's see if Paige has a case, though. Does she connect on the forearm? I don't think so.
I don't see her fouling.
That's all ball.
Yeah. But here's the thing: you use your challenge now. What if you need it later? That's all.
Right. 1 challenge per club in each game. Don't need a timeout to call it, but it's only 1. No opportunity to earn a second one.
So Dom can start low. I'm going to put you here in the corner.
Brenda Pantoja, what do you got?
After review, the call has been overturned. The ball will be imminent possession. The ball will be a Breeze ball on the end line with 18 seconds on the shot clock.
You know, it's a shame in some ways that we had to fill Xfinity pregame from Miami today. Candace and Renee have been going back and forth. This Paige Becker's a 2-way player. 2 blocks and 1 steal.
Her defense has definitely gotten better and better. And listen, nobody wants to get exposed out here. She talked about that from week 1, and I think the idea is that you get challenged defensively, and you got to step it up. You got to work. There's no time to hide.
Now, Lisa, a big reason why Noelle Quinn may have challenged that would have been Becker's 4th personal foul.
Well, there you go.
That's important.
That is very important.
Lob pass, Malonga, kick it, Martin again. Offensive rebound, Malonga. Has position on Thomas. Bully ball, Dominique Malonga. Dominant.
Come on, Malonga, using your body. 18, one of the strongest players, the engine, but just too strong even for her.
Thomas wants to barrel inside, reverse lay. No smile from AT on the way back.
No smile, but AT doing the right thing because you know with Beckers having fouls, you want to try to see if you can get her in foul trouble.
Beckers banker to make it 32-27. Dominique Malonga, how does she spend her time? We heard about her Kindle. She has 1 in French and 1 in English, but she has musical fusion as well. That's coming up from Bridget. You're watching Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy. Dom Malonga pulling the strings and creating great orchestration in the paint. Kate Martin with the lay. What's Dom got going on besides hoops these days, Bridget?
Yeah, Brendan, well, when Dom Malonga isn't balling out in Unrivaled, she loves to relax by playing the piano. She told me it all started when she was 10 years old and took lessons for about 2 years. Now she learns how to play songs by watching YouTube videos, and it really helps her when she wants to take a step back from everything. Her sister actually sings and plays the piano too, so music certainly runs in the Malonga family. She doesn't have a piano to play down here in Miami, unfortunately, but whenever she can find one, she's gonna play it.
Should we go get her one?
She can come stop by my house and come play with my daughter who plays the piano. But she has beautiful piano fingers, long fingers. It's beautiful.
I didn't know you had a piano. I didn't know your daughter played it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then. We look forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if she blocks shots like she plays the piano, those keys could be in danger. Makes the catch, lays it in. Right on cue.
Malonga doing an excellent job, sealing, using her body, keeping the ball away from the guard and able to finish.
10 for Malonga joins Becker.
Dieses Handy ist neu. Dieses hier wurde von Backmarket professionell erneuert. Es kann alles, was ein brandneues Smartphone auch kann. Der einzige Unterschied? Es ist deutlich günstiger als ein neues. Und es kommt mit 12 Monaten Garantie und 30 Tage Rückgaberecht. Gönn dir ein Downgrade auf Backmarket.
There is competition. These women don't want to obviously hurt each other, but you got to play hard, play physical, and it's a part of it. The Laces really hang their hat on being one of the most physical teams in Unrivaled.
No Rakia Jackson tonight for Breeze. Malonga face-up game. And one thing Coach Noel Quinn told us this morning, we will commit to using Beckers away from the ball, so Martin's played some point. Hillman with a three-pointer on the other end.
Naz Hillman is serious about this three-point shot, and she's done an excellent job knocking it down.
A swipe by Canada, a two-time steals leader in the W. Changes speeds, Hillman the grab, fires a three, short.
Ooh, she would have hit that one. That was going to be a serious heat check.
Naz Hillman hit 53 three-pointers for Atlanta this past summer. She had only made one in her first 3 professional seasons. Mid-range Beckers, that's too much room. Bank is open.
Come on, you know the midi is good from Beige. Bucket.
How about Breeze on the glass tonight? +8. Laces had a +24 advantage against Hive the other night. Coming up at the half, stay tuned for the Unrivaled halftime show presented by Ford. Beckers just picked up her 4th foul. And she is livid. Can't challenge that one. Over to the Breeze bench, Bridget.
Cam, with Rakia out tonight, how are you seeing Kate Martin step up in this one?
Just her shot-making ability, it's huge for us. So she's just bringing energy and being a great teammate as always.
What does this group need to do to close this one out going into the half?
Just keep playing good defense without fouling, and keep moving the ball. It's hard to talk and watch the game at the same time. But yeah, we're doing great so far.
We're making you multitask right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Back to you, Vanden.
All right, Cam, you can lock back in.
It's tough because, she really is locked into the game, and you really, I don't know if we on the commentating side realize, and the media side, how hard it is for these players to play and then talk hoops while you're in the middle of a game. But they want to win, and every second counts.
Oh, Canada! Quite the fake. Timeout Laces.
But Canada just doing what she does best. One of the fastest players. Now you see me. Ooh, now you don't. She still got the ball. Williams didn't know, and she was able to finish.
Guard should have been a red. Yep.
It was a minute 57 when that happened, so I think maybe like.
Okay. All right.
Check her out on Instagram at Ryan Howard and get your homework down.
That way, if there isn't a
drive. 1 minute.
Yep. Hey, first play out. Point. JC, just wrap it and screen Naz's man. Naz, you pop out. Catch and shoot. Attack the closeout if it's not there. Finish this quarter strong. Let's go. Lace on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And Cameron Brink adjusts her mask on the Breeze side, and Andrew Wade shows his passion. He's really gotten more comfortable as a head coach. He's committed to his game plans. He's not questioning himself, and it's been really cool to watch his development. We talk about the players. This is a players' league, but even watching the opportunities for coaches, Wade spent 2025 summer with New York as a player development coach. Noelle Quinn's been around the block as a head coach, but watching the growth of coaches has been fun too.
It's been great, and I love the chess match when you talk about these coaches. Right now, the Breeze with a big lineup. One of the first times we'll see Dominique and Brink on the floor together tonight.
Yep, and Coach Quinn teased that. Sykes, mid-range pull, true.
Brittany Sykes said, it don't matter, I'm shooting over the top anyway.
Kiana Williams from the player development pool. The first time in season 2 a player from the pool is active. Hit 2 threes in the first.
That time, Dominic Malunga got called for 3 seconds in the paint.
We haven't had many of those.
No,
3-second calls.
Brink took a little bit too long to get her that ball down low.
Hillman jab step. Malunga draws the assignment. You have to go out and guard Hillman with the 3-point threat. Now Hillman in the post. Angles. Malunga the stuff. Now 5 block shots for Breeze. Off 1 foot, Williams short.
I don't know if that's the shot that the Breeze wanted. Shot selection, very important for this young team.
Brittany Sykes tonight has 10 points, has yet to hit a triple. Waits for action. Hillman fires strong. Final 10 seconds. Malunga barrels in, stolen by Canada. Took her lunch money. Chest pass, Sykes. First 3-pointer, right there. And Laces take the lead. They trailed by 7 at the 3-minute mark of this half, a 12-2 run to close the second.
Well, I look at it, and when you see the Breeze, bad shot selection led to great offense by the Laces. I thought the Laces' intensity was high, moved the ball, got into their offense quick. Excellent team basketball by the Laces.
Brittany Sykes with 13. You're watching Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
Unrivaled Halftime is presented by Ford. Ready, set, Ford. love you. Ready, set, forward.
Brittany Sykes, 13 first half points. Slim is wearing a mic tonight.
Jack, stay out. How you want to play that? Because they're just going to me. Okay. All right. Emergency. Emergency. Find that guard and hold him. We can get sneak drives on the point action. So whoever's setting a pin down, just keep an eye that if we go and your man helps, we got to dump off him. I like this. I like that. I like that. Corner, corner. Go corner. Flip it. I can help on that one. If you do that, I can help on that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just come back. Hey, screen, screen, screen. Hey, JC. We're switching guard to guard. That was good. That's three. That's three. Hey, I don't want to just go straight ISO. I want action into it.
Run into action.
All right. All right. Yeah, I don't want that.
How can you not enjoy the leadership of Brittany Sykes? We take a look at our standings with one half of basketball remaining in week 3. Every club will be through 7 games. That's the halfway mark after tonight. If Breeze wins, that means we'd have a 3-way tie for first place.
Not a bad idea, but the Laces really want to fight everybody off and stay on top. So you can see that. But I think it's the veteran leadership of the Laces. Excellent job to finish out that half.
And to win for Laces would mean 5 in a row. They've got to stop Paige Beckers, who had 12 in the first half. You're watching Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy. Gorgeous night here in South Beach. Laces 41, Breeze 38. A 12-2 run by the Soulmates to close that first half. They have the lead. Brendan Glasheen, the Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie, Bridget Howard will catch up with her in just a bit. So Laces really powerful down the stretch of that second quarter, and Naz Hillman had a lot to do with it.
Well, Naz had a lot to do with it, but when you just think about the Laces, I thought they would have dominated in the paint, but Naz doing an excellent job from outside. I really like the way that she plays. She takes what the defense can give her. Like I said, a very versatile player. When she has the small, she gets down in the paint and scores. Finding ways to put the ball in the basket. Naz Hillman really picking up where Alyssa Thomas let off.
Here are our leading scorers for Game 2 of this Monday night doubleheader. Hillman and Sykes, 13 apiece. And then Beckers and Dom combined for 22. Beckers had 3 assists and a steal, 2 block shots. Did pick up a 4th foul in the second, so her minutes were limited down the stretch. Keys for a comeback are brought to you by Icy Hot, official topical pain partner of Unrivaled. What do we have?
Well, I thought they lost the lead there right towards the end of the quarter just because of bad shot selection. So I think they need better shot selection and executing their offense. And then just more Paige and Dom in any combo game, whether it's the pick and roll, the slip, or even spreading the floor for one-on-one with drive and kicks. Those two are very unstoppable when they come together on the floor.
Bridget Howard had a chance to catch up with Laces coach Andrew Wade.
Yeah, Andrew Wade said, what a competitive second quarter that was. I'm so proud of the effort of our group. Naz, Brittany, Jordan, love how they played, and he loved how they played desperate. That's what they need to do the rest of the game, he said. As for the Breeze and talking with head coach Noelle Quinn, she kept it short and simple. I liked our fight.
All right, Bridget, and Jordan Canada gets the second half start. You see Jackie Young taking a trip now to the tunnel, so try to get an update there. But Canada more than capable. You know, Coach Wade keeps referencing our draft. Unrivaled held its coach's draft back in November, and that's how he wanted to build the team, go 6 deep.
Well, he was surprised Jordan Canada was there. He was excited to have another point guard that could start and come off the bench as a second starter. And then also when you just think about having Naz Hillman, another player who can play like Alyssa Thomas, but also stretch the floor.
Canada gets to the rack and scores, absorbs the contact.
Absorbs and scores. Wow, what a physical play.
Malonga for 3, buries it.
Dominique Malonga with the range. Just because she's the big girl, folks, she can knock down that 3-ball too.
Thomas tangles inside, deflected out of bounds.
And Jordan Canada, I mean, with the Jets on, takes Martin, gets her off her feet. Wow, all the English. Wow, she hit the top of the glass. Wow, that was cool.
All the English by Canada. Down to 6 to fire for Beckers. Double team and a foul by Sykes. Quick side chat by Sykes.
Well, Sykes really trying to be physical with Paige Beckers. It's not easy to do because Paige has such great handles. She's shifty. She reads the defense well. She's a tough guard.
Beckers against Sykes on an island, mid-range J, squirts off the iron, offensive rebound. Beckers feeds Malonga, pump fake, fadeaway J, short. Here comes Thomas on a rampage the other way, flip it, Sykes, 3, rattles in.
Okay, Sykes looking over at Coach Noelle Quinn. Who was actually her coach in the W, but it's just interesting. She's talking trash.
Sykes was a trade deadline pickup by Seattle last summer. There's Martin, who used a personal 8-0 run to help Breeze separate at one point in the first half. We're just jumping into the action. Laces 5-1 in first place. Breeze sits in third at 4-2 behind 5-2 missed. These are the final 2 clubs to play their 7th game of the year. Unrivaled is a 14-game season, so we're at the halfway mark. For Breeze, no Rakia Jackson. No Ari McDonald once again. So Kiana Williams available from the player pool with Brink on the bench. As for Laces, no Segrist.
What if I could build my ideal hiring app with Base 44? Hiring is chaotic. Resumes, conversations, disconnected systems. Today, I can finally build an app shaped around the way we work, tailored with our pipelines, workflows, and total visibility. Making an offer is never just a number. I want a tool that calculates salary ranges, equity, benefits.
The engine, listen, the engine coming at you. Paige Beckers does not want to get her 5th foul.
Vroom, vroom. Beckers shielded by Thomas. Malonga makes the grab. They're going to say the foul's on the floor.
Well, when you look back, AT coming strong. Paige Beckers understands she already has 4 fouls. She's not the player you want to try to take a charge from. AT just easy, nice step through. And then Malonga on the other end. The big girl just coming up. She has great hands, able to get that ball and finish. They did not count that basket.
Thomas guards Beckers. Dance move, Malonga, three-pointer. Canada tracks it.
That ball was way off because Brittany Sykes has hops, and she almost blocked that from three.
Malonga, pursuit of the basketball. Martin, just throw it up there to 6'6", Tom Malonga. A bruise and a bucket.
Dom Malonga just causing mayhem in the paint. Every single time there's a mismatch with the guard, she catches it. Try to keep that ball up high. Some of the things we worked on, but she's able to finish and keep it away from the guard.
It's Malonga mayhem.
Let's go.
13 points to lead Breeze. 9 rebounds. Malonga is unrivaled. Second leading rebounder, only behind Aaliyah Edwards. Jackie Young to the scores table for Laces. Just 2 points in under 7 minutes. Sykes down the runway.
I'm telling you, every time Sykes is going to take advantage of Kate Martin-Gardner and just trying to get to the basket.
She's a flash. Beckers draws the foul on Canada. Paige Beckers will go to the line for the first time tonight.
You gotta love all the mismatches that keep happening on the floor, and it's hard in 3-on-3. You're gonna get guarded by either somebody who's smaller than you or by a big, and it's just been interesting to see both teams take advantage of that. Beckers trying to shoot over the top of Canada. Malonga trying to take advantage when having a small in the paint.
And why communication is vital.
It's vital,
right? Just on screens, and especially for the bigs, when you see everything in front of you. Jackie Young back in action. Kiana Williams in for Breeze. Sykes turns, flips it up and in. A stare to Beckers. Those two going back and forth. 4-point lead Laces, back door. Beckers, a foul. Sykes is in disarray. That's her fourth.
But again, we look at the playmaker, the 6'6" Malonga with the fake. Excellent pass, back door. Maybe she's been watching Chelsea Gray, I don't know. But excellent job, excellent pass. And Paige draws the foul once again.
Fourth foul on Brittany Sykes. Jordan Canada also has 4 fouls. Beckers with 4, first trip to the line. Swish, that's worth 2. Breeze within 2. Becker spreads her wings, Sykes to the rim, not gonna go, numbers the other way. You can feel the breeze, Beckers. Rebound Sykes. Hits the brakes. See if Young can get going. Sykes, outlet, Jackie Young is back.
Jackie's back with the just step in, sub in, hit a 3, why not?
First 3 tonight for Young. Cameron Brake stretches the floor. Timeout, Laces up by 3. The weapon, Jackie Young, back in the mix.
She's the weapon and she's back. Nice kick out from Sykes to get her teammate going. Jackie Young, she's silent, but she's tough.
Is that Slim? It's Slim! All right, last one.
Back at Sephora Arena. They don't go by twin, these two. They're besties. Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray taking in the action. Of course, a vinyl and missed, and the Slim Reaper has her fingerprints all over this game.
All over it. And you know, Brittany Sykes, listen, she won a championship last year. She knows what it takes. And for some reason, it's always this third quarter where she just goes off. Brittany Sykes, the Slim Reaper said, I'm ready.
9-year veteran out of Syracuse University from Newark, New Jersey. Averaging 19 a game. Look at the disparity, the efficiency from the field, the three-point shot. We had a great discussion with Sykes early in the year about working on her ability to go off 1 foot, 2 feet, whatever it may be. Jordan Canada's had a nice night. She's with Bridget.
Jordan, getting it done on both ends of the court right now. What are you seeing out there?
I'm just trying to be aggressive right now, just taking what the defense gives me, and then on the defensive end, just trying to bring that pressure, try to bring that spark, help when I can.
We know this Breeze group is a tough team. What does your group need to do to close this one out?
We just got to keep making plays, honestly, making them uncomfortable, and then offensively just executing, pushing the pace, and getting good shots.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good stuff from Jordan Canada tonight. 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Brittany Sykes, 2 more. Sykes has 22.
Sykes is giving the Breeze everything she has, whether it's outside or inside. It's her aggressive play and her defense. She's really trying to keep Paige from being aggressive.
Beckers with 16 tonight. Here comes Sykes, who is 11th and unrivaled in scoring, 19 a game. Barrels in, fadeaway jumper, short. Paige Beckers, rebound number 5, navigates, changes speeds and direction. Nasty work. Long outlet the other way. Sykes made the catch. Williams poked it free. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, that might look familiar. On the deep ball.
Well, the Bills are out of it, but if you're a Patriots fan, it might look familiar. Yes, a pass on the money and a catch. I'm not sure what will.
Instagram now lets you send automated DMs to new followers. Now, most people are going to use this to just blast links to their products, but I'll be doing something much smarter. We send a genuine thank you message first. Then we ask which topics this person is most interested in. When someone picks one, they're going to get an automatic link to a reel about that specific topic. And that reel includes a call to action to comment. One
clear path foul. Does that play meet the criteria?
Let's see, clear path foul. Oh, yeah, I think so. Brittany Sykes was out in front. Williams.
It doesn't appear it was a play on the ball either.
Fouls are from behind.
Right.
I would say that they would call it a clear path foul, which the Breeze really don't need right now because they get free throws and the ball back.
Right. Again, this is not a challenge. This is an official review.
We got the pull, we got hit.
After review, the call has been a clear path foul on Williams. We're going to attempt 2 free throws, and they're going to retain possession of the ball on the sideline with 16 seconds on the shot clock.
One of the best records in all of women's basketball analyst work. The Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie.
Oh, wow.
They might have to create a second Hall of Fame for reviews.
For reviews, let's go. I love winning, as long as I'm winning. That's my favorite. I'll sit on the side and win, watching these ladies play. So exciting. Here we are in the third quarter, 57-54. We know that this final score is going to be established here. And just the pace, you got to give the Lace a lot of credit. They're playing great basketball right now. They started with their defense. And the Breeze just to look a little bit, out of sync.
Breeze, 2 straight wins. They beat Mist by 19. They scored 83, 75 points against Owls in what was a back-and-forth game. Then they emerged. While Laces have won 4 in a row, they look to make it 5 and get to 6-1 to stand alone at the top. Sykes missed the free throw, but they still have possession. 3-pointer, back iron, it's loose. Canada, 8th rebound. Thank you to Miller Lite for being the official beer sponsor of Unrivaled. Jordan Canada, wow, just really hustle plays tonight.
Lots of hustle plays. That time, just a miscommunication for the Laces, and Breeze with an opportunity to really execute and get a shot here.
Jackie Young gave a few minutes in this third quarter. Hit that big three to give her 5 points on the night. Back on the bench with Thomas, who was questionable coming in. Those are the two Laces that returned from last year's team. Young was limited due to an injury. So was Thomas at one point mid-season. This is a current cast that united for the first time, and Siegrist is out. Brink poked away by Hillman. She's fired up on defense.
Brink really struggling right now. I think it'd be better to get her down low and give her the ball to work in the paint as opposed to putting her in a position to have to dribble and create.
Jordan Canada works it, light work. Canada again, a tough finish and one.
Oh, Canada taking advantage of the small Williams down low. Brink tries to come over to help and make the block up top, and instead she trips her up. Jordan Canada able to finish inside again. She has 10 points and 7 rebounds.
Coach Andrew Wade says Canada is a one-woman fast break. He was very high on selecting her in the draft. And she brings the effort defensively. Laces tonight with 4 steals, just 3 turnovers for the Soulmates. Breeze has 7. Shot clock to 4. Martin fires. And that's over the back by Hillman. And she talks some smack to Cameron Brink. Are they gonna hug? No.
They are not gonna hug, Brendan.
There was a second where I thought they might. But this game's too chippy to do that, I suppose.
Well, you're not trying to hug it out. You're just trying to figure out, again, Laces very physical. Nas putting a body on Brink. Brink kind of standing up straight. She's got to get a little bit lower and be able to endure that impact. Physical play is what's going to happen down here time and time again, especially when you're facing the Laces.
3 blocks tonight for Cameron Brink. Just 4 points on 2 of 7 shooting. First trip to the free throw line. Worth 2. And it's 59-56. 1:20 to go in the third. Sykes sets up shot. Ball screen, Hillman. Sykes. Angle, fake, bakes it in. Brittany Sykes has 24 points.
The Slim Reaper answering every single call tonight.
Common theme, she's owned these third quarters. That's 11 for Sykes in the frame. Becker's in the triple threat. Canada draped all over her. Becker spins, and a foul on Jordan Canada, her 5th.
Paige Beckers has done a good job of maintaining these 4 fouls, getting
good point.
to this point. 49 seconds left. If she can get through this and into this fourth quarter with those 4 fouls, she can get more aggressive.
Paige, we're not getting.
Back to 3. Team leading after 3 frames establishes that winning score. Right now it's Laces. Sykes has had the hot hand. Once again, works it in the paint, fadeaway jumper, unable to bank it this time, but Hillman is there! 15 for Naz Hillman.
Hillman's fired up, playing against Cam Brink, and she's enjoying the finish.
Becker's on the other end. On that Hillman play, that was just the 3rd offensive rebound for Laces tonight. Sykes heaves it. And Canada takes the out of bounds. I think she knew either way it was going to be backcourt. But you give Breeze a chance to inbound the ball underneath the basket.
Yeah, I was a little shocked at why Sykes threw it all the way down court. But
that too.
Okay.
Well, moot point. Offensive foul. Brink second. Too much knee there by Brink.
Was it? I was looking to see what happened. I didn't quite see her moving on that, but you know what? All of these pros have to adjust and stay still when in the pick and rolls.
Brittany Sykes again. 13 in the quarter. Throws it away. Canada fires. Oh. Breeze catches a break. Laces establish a winning score of 76. It's been all Slim Reaper.
When you have a chance to taste a championship, you understand what you're fighting for, and the Slim Reaper is doing everything she can to maintain at the top with the Laces.